Dear YouTubers, I have a challenge. I want you to reply to this video with a 5-minute speech, if you will, on something you're passionate about. This shouldn't be anything too challenging. If you're passionate about it, you should just be able to sit down for 5 minutes and talk. And when you're done, you should not feel finished. And when I'm talking about being passionate, this is always something when I ask someone, I always get weird answers. And it's not, I'm passionate about the internet. I mean, I could say that. But I couldn't just ramble about the internet. I wouldn't just research things about the internet. That isn't what I'm really passionate about. No, when it comes down to it, I am really passionate about theater. I may even reply to this video myself with a 5-minute rant about theater and what I feel about theater, and I could go on for hours. And that's what I want to see. I want to see people be alive. I want to hear people. I want to hear how they're passionate. I want to hear what they are holding inside. I want to see the spark of life into people. So reply to this video, and it doesn't have to be something academic. Let me give you some examples of people who I have ran into who are passionate and what makes them come alive. There is a friend of mine, Jake, who came alive with programming, and I would just sit and listen to him talk about programming, and not just the simple programming, but the aesthetic, the calculations, the type of ways he would look at it, and it was just mind-boggling, all the stuff he went through, but he was passionate about it and things he would research, and it was intoxicating. There was another friend of mine who was passionate about music in general, but as we talked, I found out that he could go on and on about the makings of a guitar. I'm talking about the wood you would use, what kind of strings you would use, the wiring, the board. I mean, things that I didn't even know you could dissect from a guitar. And I could listen to that all day. He was just so involved with the making of a guitar and the workings. There was someone I knew who was obsessed with comic books, and specifically Spider-Man. And I'm not a Spider-Man fan, granted, but the way he would talk about Spider-Man made him seem like a god almost. No, that's a weird delusion, but like, just he would go on, and Spider-Man just brought this life out of him. And the little details he knew and the references, it's remarkable to listen to. So YouTube, I want to hear what you have to say, what you're passionate about. It can be weird, it can be general, it can be very specific. I feel like the more specific you can be, the more passionate you would be. For example, and this is my dad, and he's very passionate about charts, which sounds weird, but whenever he sees a chart or a diagram that really illustrates information well, his eyes light up and he just gets so giddy, like a kid opening up a present on Christmas, going, oh, look at how they were able to do this and they can show this, and he just gets so involved with how this graph is able to show information. It's beautiful to see. So, YouTube, I would like to see a 5-minute video, tops, of something you're passionate about. Please reply, and I wish I could offer anything, but I'm a poor college kid, I'm going to school for theater, but I think it'll do the world good for everyone to see what kind of passions are out there, that people still have life in them. And if you look at this video and you can't think of anything that you really feel alive, that you come alive with, then you need to go search. You need to go figure that out. Go take a class. Go meet a stranger and ask them. You you should try to find that out, because coming from personal experience, I know that feeling of being alive is so unbelievable, and it's better than any high you can get with drugs or candy or anything along those lines. So I hope to hear from you. Peace out.